So I said the other day that men provide no substantial covering over women collectively, right? And a man just proved me 100% correct. If you're a woman going through a financial hardship, like myself, I want you to do this first. Reach out to your local HRA, DSS office to see if you can get some type of assistance. Reach out to non-for-profits like, Catholic charities, or even reach out to your local church. They may be able to assist you. Whether you need a place to stay, groceries in your refrigerator, cash assistance, or a ride, even if you need a ride somewhere, right? Outside of that, the next best thing to ask is a woman. Any woman. Just any woman. And even if she can't give you everything you need, she definitely will offer you up some type of assistance. I know this to be a fact. Anytime I've asked a woman for something, she has always came to my aid. Never gave me the third degree, never had to run me down for information, just said, here you go. Example, me and one of my ex-coworkers, we worked for the same company for a very short period of time. I left first, she left after me. She lives in North Carolina. I live in New York, for context, right? We barely know what each other looks like. I remember taking her number from one of our group chats because like I said, I was leaving and I was saying I don't mind keeping in contact with you. You super cool and stuff like that. We could send job leads to each other back and forth just so we can see if we can look up on some better, positions. So she said, cool. Some time had passed and I needed assistance with a bill. And I had reached out to her and swallowed my pride and asked her for $50. And at first she had told me no because she had other financial obligations. But then she hit me up like 24 hours later and she actually gave me the $50. And I'm thanking her. And she said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I have been in a similar situation like you. And I would have wished that somebody would have helped me out. So God was putting it on my heart to, help you out in your time of need. And again, I'm just thanking her. So when I first got my first paycheck, not only did I give her $50 back, I paid her back with interest. Because as somebody who doesn't have a community, it touched my heart in a different kind of way because she did not have to do that, right? Fast forward, a couple of minutes ago, I just had a nigga in my inbox asking to take me out. And I'm telling him, well, I'm not in the financial space to be, going anywhere because I don't believe that women should be dating anybody if they're not financially stable, right? But I was telling him, I'm going through this tough time where I need assistance with this bill in order just to get me by for a little while. And I had asked him if he could help me out. Mind you, I know this person, but I don't have the space to be kind of prideful right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just asked him, and he said, sure, when do you want to meet in person? All of my socials are connected to this account. So he could clearly see that I'm not a catfish, right? I'm saying why would you need to meet me in person to pay an electronic bill? It just doesn't make sense to me, right? So he said, what do I look like paying for a female? First of all, I'm not no fucking female. I'm a woman. He said, what do I look like paying or giving money to a female that I never met before? And this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. These niggas can't see past their dicks and their egos. If a man hasn't had some type of sexual or physical access to you in some way, shape, or form, whether in the past or presently, they don't feel obligated to help you out with a fuck thing. And listen, as a grown-ass adult, you choose what you decide to do with your money. And that's absolutely okay. You can reject me all you want to, but understand I could reject your advances as well. Understand this is a two-way street. And this is why I say that men are definitely all the time transactional. Because he went to go say, oh, you're not my girl. How do I know you're not scamming and all of this other dumbass shit, right? At the end of the day, when I just told y'all that situation about me and my coworker, she didn't have to lay eyes on me or even breathe the same air as me in order to help me the fuck out. And me and this woman don't be keying back and forth. We literally just are sending job posts to each other. We might have brief conversations about work, but literally that's it. I wouldn't even say we're friends. We're more of acquaintances who just have each other's numbers. You would quite literally say that we act as job boards for one another. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say that men aren't the community is because they're always looking for a transaction. You got to give me this in order to get this. And this is why I'm like that with them first. If you can assist me with this bill, sure. I don't mind going out with you. I don't mind doing this and I don't mind doing that in the third. Because at the end of the day, you're looking for something from me. You want to take me out. You want to use me as social currency. You want to use me as entertainment for you to enjoy your meal. However, when I'm telling you that I'm in a situation where I'm trying to protect my livelihood and you can assist by just throwing me a couple of dollars that I'm going to pay you back with, now it's a problem. You see what I mean? So this is why I say there's no substantial covering when it comes to a man, because unless he finds you physically attractive or sexually desirable to him and he feels like he can have access to you in that particular kind of way, he's not helping with a fuck thing. Women don't do that weird shit. A woman is either going to help you out or she's not. And typically it ain't because she on some weird shit. It's typically because she don't got it. That's it. A nigga just saying like, nah, I don't want to do that. I could respect that more than a nigga giving me the third degree. That's the shit that I don't fucking like. Because what I know is that I don't have to physically see somebody or meet them in person. If they come to me and ask for fucking assistance and I got it, I'm going to just give it to them. Period. And clearly this person had it but didn't want to give it to me because he couldn't size me up physically. He couldn't see me in person and say, I think you're attractive enough to invest my dollars in. First of all, bitch, I never said that I was willing to date you in the first place. You came in my inbox asking me for a date, and I told you that I need assistance with something, and then you told me that you couldn't because I didn't want to meet you. Okay, now you can move on with your life and I can move on with mine. Niggas will still be, this nigga's in my inbox right now, still giving me the third degree. Bruh, you said that you wasn't going to do it. What you still talking for? What you still talking for? I'm confused, baby love. You said no, I said no. Now move the fuck on. Right? The thing that I don't respect about niggas is the third degree. The thing that I don't respect about niggas is that they try to act like they're not transactional when they absolutely are. If a man can't have some type of access to you via physical or sexual, he feels like he doesn't need to do anything. So I don't feel like if you don't pay these motherfucking bills, I don't need to be meeting up with shit. And that's exactly how we gonna leave it.